Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to show you another neckline design which is going to come somewhat like this. So this is going to be one fabric, that is a brown color fabric, which is this one, and to the neckline, this particular part I'm going to give a brocade fabric, and here you're going to have a pleats over this part. So I'm going to show you how to make this design. So to begin this project, you need two fabric bind together to make the neckline. So you have to make the cutting of the front piece, and then you have to go ahead with the cutting of the back piece. So take your front piece like this and make your normal pattern like this. This is the very basic pattern. So place the pattern at the folded edge of the fabric like this. See, normally this is what we do, so we just place it on the exact point where the folded edge is. Now for this project, you're not going to place it over here because you're going to give enough fabric to make this pleat. So I'm going to move this pattern a little bit. So let me measure that. So I'm going to move this pattern for 4 inches. So you're going to have 4 inch at this side and 4 inch on this side. Totally I'm leaving 8 inch for this pattern. I'm going to mark the 8 inch over this line. Okay, so I'm going to place the pattern over this 8 inch and I'm going to cut this out. So first place that. So now you have to decide till what length you're going to give that patchwork, that is the brocade fabric. So I'm going to place that fabric till 10 inches from the top. So I'm going to place it till this. So it's going to go like this to the top in an angle. It's not going in a straight line, it's going to go in angle. So till this much I'm going to cut in. So totally I'm leaving 7.2 inches. So this is going to be the 4 inch. Again, it's going to go in like this. So what you have to do right now is you're going to cut into the pattern paper. So if you want, you can always, it's always advisable, if you're making a pattern paper project like this, always pin that in place. And now I'm going to cut this in along with the pattern paper. So we are going to take out this piece. Let me mark this as 1 and mark this as 2. So I'm going to take out this one fabric and I'm going to work on with this number 2 fabric. So let me take this pattern paper out and I'm going to cut the same in my brocade fabric. So now to make the part 1, that is the neckline part, you have to fold the brocade fabric like this. It can be any fabric that you need, and I'm going to cut this out, placing the pattern paper on top, and I'm going to just pin that in place. And I'm going to cut this out, leaving a marginal amount all the sides for joining the fabric with the borders. So I'm just leaving, might be a 1 inch or half an inch all around, and I'm going to cut this out. So now we got this pattern, so you can just make the neckline out of this. So I'm going to make might be a square neck for this. Just turn the fabric. So I just made a square neck for this, and now I'm going to show you how to attach this piece with the main fabric. So now we are going to work on with the second number 2 fabric. So I'll just take this piece. So now you're going to gather this entire part till this, and you're going to attach the neckline to this, or else if you want you can make a pin tuck to this, and you can just make a gathering. Let me show you how to do this. So when I open the fabric, you can see I'm having a length of this much. So I'm going to gather the entire fabric like this, so that I have to stop exactly to this length. So let me show you 2 methods of making this. One is by gathering and one is by making the pleats. So when you're making the gathering type method, you have to keep your stitch line to be the maximum, that is the biggest stretch in your machine. In my machine the stitch line start from 1 to 5. So now I placed my machine stitch line to 5. So now I'm going to sew that very slowly, and I'm going to just sew it like this. So when I get to the end, I just put some back stitch to lock the stitch, and I'm going to cut this out. Okay, so at the front you have a tiny little thread hanging the front side and also at the back side. So take your back thread, that is a bobbin thread. So when you pull that bobbin thread which is at the back, you can see you make a nice gathering over the top. Can you see this? You have a very nice and neat gathering. So like this I'm just going to work on with the fabric. This is the one way of making the gatherings. So most of the fabric come in this method, that is they use the gathering stitch and they gather the fabric, and then they will add the neckline what we cut before on top of this. So this look pretty than pleating, I think. So this how you can make a gathering towards the neckline, and it looks really nice. So if you don't want the gathering type, I show you how to make the pleated type. So just take out the bobbin thread, that's it, the gathering will come out. Simple as like that. So to make this design, you're going to make a very small pleats, starting from the first pleats. For this you don't want to have a big stitch, a small stitch can do. I kept my stitch line in number 2. So just keep that in place and measure whether you made the gathering for 6 inches. This is going to be the exact measurement that I need. So now you got a very lovely gatherings over here. So now I'm going to attach this fabric to this. So all you have to do is just you're going to put a small snip at the end of the neckline. That is you're going to snip it on the either side of the corners. Okay, and take this fabric and place the pretty side of the fabric matching the pretty side like this, and I'm going to place it like this and match the center point like this. So first you're going to sew the center piece, and then you're going to turn the fabric and you're going to sew the up side, and same like that you're going to sew on the neck side. So first I'm going to join this piece along with the bodice now. So you can see I have finished sewing the one side, and I show you how to sew the another side. So grab a hold on this fabric and it just all you have to do is match the corners like this, and you're going to sew from the top. So from the shoulder I'm going to sew and show you how to make at the end. So just match the top fabric and I'm going to sew this. So place the bodice fabric flat and just put the neckline fabric on top of that. Sew it like this. So when you get to the end point, you just join like this. So before the snipped area, you can see where the snip line is. So before that, you're going to stop stretching this and you're going to put the needle in, and you're going to tuck all these fabric in, and you're going to take only the raw edge and you're going to hold it like this. So when I open this, you can see you will get a very nice and neat edge like this. Okay, so once it's done, you can just attach the back piece and then you can finish off with your sleeves. It just looks really stunning. I love this color combination, and that's it. And that's it for now. Hope you like this video, and if you want more videos like this, please do click on the subscriber link that you see on the screen right now, and do share this video with your friends. And if you want me to make more neck designs like this, don't forget to give a thumbs up and join in my Facebook group for more updates. See you next time with a different kind of style. Take care. Bye bye.